Alright you guys, back at it again with another vlog, and I'm already going to have to change my shirt how humid it is, but you'll definitely want to stay until the very end because I'm going to go into the 4 things that will change your life.
Y'all ready? Maybe.
Alright, thank you. Alright you guys, so I've got my caffeine in. I got a shot and a half total because if I do 2 shots already on my energeticness, it really just takes it up to a whole new level. It is very humid here. It's early in the morning, so as the day progresses, it's going to get even more humid. So that's the thing I'm going to have to get used to here in Houston, or I may just travel somewhere during the summers because I heard it can get pretty bad. Alright you guys, so now officially getting the beard trim. Look good, you feel good. Got Davey here who's hooking me up. It's been about 6 months or so of which I've grown this. Some people, they could do it in like a week, a month, even shorter than that, but mine, what I've witnessed when growing a beard is it just takes time and
Some
patience.
people can do about 5 o'clock, man.
Yeah, exactly. They get the 5 o'clock shadow that looks exactly like this. Alright you guys, we got the cut all finished and fresh by Davey there, and I am in the mood for a smoothie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so my barber did cut these sides a little bit too low since I am growing this beard, but it's not like I can say, hey, could you go ahead and put the hair back on? Once it's gone, it's already gone. But this smoothie is very good. It's got peanut butter, it's got banana, it's got protein. Whey protein is what I like to call it. But just getting into the point that I really want to premise is that really what was a game changer for me was identifying my limiting beliefs and replacing those with more empowering ones. And one thing I want to premise you guys is, even still to this day, I know I have limiting beliefs, but this is who it all started with. This person that you hear in the background, Earl Nightingale. And when I mention that to some people, they say, how do you know Earl Nightingale? Just due to your younger of age, and he goes way back. And I remember every day going to the library and listening to him because I had to rewire my whole frame of thinking. And that's why I'm a firm believer that it all starts with mindset, because just growing up I had all these not so good beliefs that really didn't help me as I got older in life. And this is one common thing I see that is actually holding people back, whether they're working towards their first deal or their next deal, or transitioning from single family to multifamily, or maybe multifamily to single family, which I guess some people do. My mentor actually did that they have not identified this. And this is one example that I heard from Ed Milet, where he talks about is people are like a thermostat. So if you're, in order to get to that next level, you need to be at, let's say, 70 degrees, and you're at 40 degrees, you'll figure out a way to self-sabotage yourself to constantly stay at that 40 degrees and not go above and beyond that, because that is your comfort zone, and that's where you'll always be until you end up figuring out a way to break through. All right, you guys, so getting ready for a workout. One thing is, I've already mentioned earlier, it is very humid here, and didn't do my laundry as much, which I typically don't do my laundry, I have someone else do it. But I got sweatpants on, you guys. So I am burning up, but I gotta grab my headphones right now because I don't want to do a workout without listening to music. Tell me if that's ever happened to you. You've gone all the way to the gym, and then once you got there, you forgot your headphones. Comment below. Alright guys, and this brings me to my second point of just ideas that could really change your life is one, understanding money. This was one thing I did not know just through all the limiting beliefs, yes, I'm a little bit out of breath, but being able to use it as a tool. And I'll give you a prime example is that one, you can buy time with it, but also it helps you solve problems. Prime example, a relative of mine was facing eviction, and that was one of the things I was able to help solve that problem for them. And just think about it, if I was not in that position to be able to do that, now that's another problem that does come up. So just knowing the value of money, that many people say money is the root of all evil. No, that's not the case. It's actually a tool, and it can actually create freedom for you.
Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table.
All right, here we go. It's about time. I think I need to cool off. All right, so you guys, I got quite a bit of water that went up my nose, but it's all good. It's good to get a nice refresh, especially when it's this humid out here. But the next point I want to go into is just, again, with the limiting beliefs, is that one I had is that rich and wealthy people are unethical and bad people in order to get to where they were, but by no means that's the case. And that is a shift in mindset, because just imagine having that thought process. Why would you ever want to be rich and wealthy, especially if you are an ethical person? All right, you guys, and the fourth is just putting yourself around the right people. And I've said this time and time again, but I'll tell you guys, this will be an absolute game changer for yourself. And many of you know the story for me is that in my early 20s, I had that pivotal moment where I completely cut off the people who were around me, great people, but they were not going where I wanted to go. And then I just started reaching up. And from that is, I was able to really just speed up my learning process and then also get their right ways of thinking, because it's one of those things that they say is that it's like crabs in a barrel, that if you don't have the right people around you and you're looking to grow, that they'll figure out ways to pull you back. But if you have people who are wanting to grow in a different circle, is they'll figure out ways to really start to push you. So that's one thing, is always figure out who is around you. You don't want to be the most successful person in your group. So that's one thing I want you guys to get away with. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great one. Keep being awesome, you guys. Thank you.